Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Jay Briggs, man, trying to cook up some NBA Summer League. Yesterday wasn't the best day, man. I call a spade a spade. We hit the top bet with the Mavs, man. What a sweat that was, but they did come back and get them. But overall, it wasn't the best day for us, man. But we'll get back on track today, man. I got 4 plays that I'm really liking today. I think we got 4 solid ones. There's 6 games. I guess I can kind of talk about each and just give a small lean. That's what I'll do. I'll give a small lean for all 6 games. But me personally, I'm being honest with you. I'm shooting straight. I'm not laying crazy units, man. I'm really just enjoying this. And many people keep asking me for my thoughts on these games. So I said, why not? Love being back with my guys, talking some hoops. So here we are. So remember, bet responsibly. And without further ado, let's hop right in. Small lean in that first game to the Bucks. I did not deep dive that game a whole lot. This is not a game that I have any money on, but small lean to Milwaukee, man. Next up, favorite game of the night. I will definitely be watching this game start to finish. I think these are 2 of the top teams in the Summer League. We got the Rockets and the Thunder Buddies, man. The Rockets now 2-0. And what a game they had in that last one, man. They showed me some things, man. They had an extremely good game, beat up on a Pistons team that has another great roster. This is a Houston Rockets team that has a second-year player, which I've been saying are players we have to watch. Those are guys that played at the top NBA level, and now playing in the Summer League is a step down in competition for them. And we're seeing them attack, and that guy for the Houston Rockets is Jabari Smith, man. What a game this guy had last game, man. He went for 38 points, 13 for 25 from the field, 3 for 10 from the three-point line, 7 boards, 6 assists. He's hooping right now, man, and you could tell he wants to use the Summer League as a chance to get better for the regular season, and I love that for him. Playing extremely well. They also have Cam Whitmore, somebody who was projected to be a top 5 pick this season in the NBA draft. Due to injury concerns and bad interviews, he fell down in the draft. Has the talent for sure to be, like I said, one of the top 5 guys, but he fell to the Rockets, man, which was a great pickup for them. And he had an extremely great game as well. 21 points and 9 for 16 from the field, 3 for 7 from 3. A guy you got to keep an eye on. Tommy Eason with a nice game as well. Or T. Eason, my bad. 26 points, 12 for 25 from the field, 2 for 7 from 3, 9 boards. This is a Rockets team that I think, will and can make some noise in this tournament, man. I would usually be looking to take the Rockets probably for the rest of the Summer League if they weren't playing today the team that I think is the best Summer League team there is, and that is the Thunder Buddies, man. I really love this Thunder roster. We saw them beat up on my Mavs in their first game, won and covered 91-80. Really had control of that game the entire way through. If we're going to call a spade, I love their roster, man. We go look at it. That game, man, Chet Holmgren, a real serious threat to win Rookie of the Year this year. I know everybody's loving on Victor Wembanyama, and I understand so, but Chet, hey, he's a nice player as well, and because he sat out last year, is eligible for Rookie of the Year this year. And I think, how good this Thunder team will be with him on the team. I think he has a legitimate shot to win Rookie of the Year. Playing in the Summer League, had a decent game against the Mavs, 5 for 10 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3, 10 boards, 16 points. It's a good game right there, man. That's a good game. They also have Cason Wallace, their lottery pick from this season. He had a really good game against the Mavs, 7 for 15, 20 points. I expect to continue to see him play well. That's about what we thought we would see from him coming out of the draft. So both Williams, one didn't play. Jalen Williams didn't play last game, but Jay did. He was 4 for 8, 1 for 4 from the three-point line, 9 points. We know he's a rotational piece on the actual Thunder team. And y'all know how I feel about those guys getting these tight minutes, playing down to competition. I think we see them excel. I like this Thunder team, and I think the Thunder are legitimate title contenders and probably being my favorite to win it all. They also have Keontae Johnson, man. If you know his story from Kansas State, man, an absolute bucket. He didn't have the best game one. 2 for 5, 0 for 3 from 3, 7 points, 6 boards. I expect to see more from him today. And I'm rolling with the Thunder, man. The line in this one is 5. I'm seeing 6 in some places. I do think it's that high for a reason. I think the Thunder are one of the best teams, if not the best team, in the Summer League. And I would lay that 6 points with them, as I think they beat up and humble this Houston Rockets team a little bit. Next up, Pelicans Suns. This is another game I did not have much info on. Small lean on the Pelicans. 1-1 currently, but again, this is not a game I'm putting any dollars on. I'm just small lean there. Next up, Hornets Blazers. This line is kind of hefty with the Blazers, especially without Scoot Henderson, but I understand why it is what it is. We've now seen this Hornets team in the Summer League play more games than anybody, and they've been trashing all of them. Let's call a spade a spade. They got beat up by the Lakers, 93-75 in that last one. San Antonio with Victor, they beat them 76-68. That was the closest game they've played. This team also participated in the Sacramento Summer League, where we saw them get their doors blown off in both those games as well. The Lakers beat them 109-99. And the San Antonio Spurs, the first game without Victor, beat them 96-77. What's changed from throughout any of these games? I don't think anything. So a serious lean in the direction of the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm not totally in love with the roster. That's why I said it's a serious lean and not just an absolute play. They're 1-1. We saw them beat the Spurs that last game. But Victor had a really nice game in that game. He had a way better game than he had that first one. But I like this Spurs roster Summer League overall. We've seen them hoop without Victor. And I think with Victor being inserted, being the focal point, it kind of threw off what the Spurs were trying to do with their Summer League overall. Yes, their number one goal is to develop Victor. But I think the Spurs Summer League team is an extremely good team. And, we saw them when Victor struggled, still win and cover against the who'd they play that first game? We saw them win and cover against the who was that first game? Hornets. And then they did struggle against Portland that last game, but Victor had a really nice game. It was more of a solo type game. I expect that we see that Spurs team bounce back. All that said, I like this Portland team. I'm still not 100% sure what this Portland Trail Blazers Summer League team is. This game is more so a fade of this trash, abysmal Hornets team, but I do have a serious lean on the Portland Trail Blazers, laying the 5.5 in that one. Next up, Sacramento and the Bulls. I lean in the direction of Sacramento. I think Sacramento is the better team. We've seen Sacramento hoop in the Sacramento Summer League, and now they're 1-1 in the Las Vegas one. I know the first 2 games were because of Keegan Murray, who went absolutely crazy, a second-year guy, no longer playing in the Summer League in the Las Vegas one, but I still like this Kings team. They did let me down yesterday against the Clippers, but when I look at the roster for the Bulls, nobody jumps off the page for me there. They lost to the Grizzlies 87-80. They did keep it competitive, but just roster for roster, team for team, I have more documentation on this Kings team. I think I just lean in the direction of them. I think that's going to be in a super tightly contested game, and I think the line is probably where it should be. Sacramento laying the 1.5. And last but not least, man, San Antonio, Washington, give me the Spurs, lay the 3. That's probably my second favorite play of the day, man. I think they get back to hooping without Victor. I think most people might overreact to Victor being gone. I'm not one of those. I think the Spurs overall are probably going to hoop better without Victor, which sounds kind of crazy, but I think in the Summer League, when you have star players like that, you're trying to play through them, get them their shots, get them their touches. Without him in the lineup, they're just going to get back to playing team basketball. And I think that team basketball translates into them getting a win. I do think they're a better team than the Washington Wizards. The Wizards got beat up on by the Pacers, a good team, though. That Pacers team with Mathurin is a good team. And we saw them beat the Celtics in their last one, but I'm still leaning in the direction of the Spurs. I just have a serious gut feeling that they're the better team. So I think they get it done in that one. My two favorite, Thunder Buddies for life, San Antonio Spurs. Then I'll probably go Trailblazers, Sacramento. So plays right there breaking down the whole summer league, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Thank y'all for watching, man. I do this throughout the entire NBA season where I break down every NBA game every day. People have been asking me to cover summer league, so I said, hey, I'm going to cover a little summer league, man. I'm not betting crazy units. I don't say that you do the same either. But, hey, I'm just trying to let y'all know how I'm feeling on some of these games, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. All-Star game today. We got the American League Rangers, is what I'm calling them. We have 6 All-Stars, man. I'm extremely excited to see that. I'm betting the American League today. I think they go for 10 straight, man. They have dominated this series versus the National League. I think they get their 10th straight win. I would also bet the over in the American League National League game today. I know they're usually lower scoring games, but I think today in this one we see some offense. And if I had to bet an MVP, I'm going Homer Corey Seager. That's what I got for y'all today, man. Still in the dog days of summer, man. Just trying to have a little fun. Thank y'all for joining me. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.